Hello, sacred co-creators. I wanted to make a video as we approach the near end of our Kickstarter. I wanted to show you our notebooks. So we have them in two sizes. You choose your sacred power, sacred mother, or goddess for the notebook. It is just a lined notebook. At the bottom of each page, you have the moons, but it is lined. And in the back, you have another image of your sacred mother or goddess or sacred power. And then I wanted to show you these are prototypes for the cards. These are not the actual cards. These were made by us here in our Olivos Art Studio. And we made these, like I said, as prototypes. Some are matte, some are glossy, and the ones that we are getting are going to be sort of in between. They're a varnish. The cards will be the same size as the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses Oracle deck, the one done by Blue Angel Publishing, not the Kickstarter one. We only made, I believe it might have been only 500 copies of these. Maybe, at the most 1,000, but there are just not as many of these out in the world. So that is what made me decide to go with this size. This was, again, my Kickstarter, and then Blue Angel chose to publish them in this color. And for the Sacred Powers, we are going back to this color, this blue. And these, the Espiritus, will be in black, same image, but in black and white. Now, some people ask, what is the difference between the mini cards, like the mini cards for the Espiritus, and these? Well, these we make in the studio ourselves. And so the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses Oracle deck will be red. Sacred Powers and Goddesses Oracle deck will be blue. Now the whole design, we're going to go ahead and do a very similar design to this, which, let me see if I can get close up to it. It is sort of, you can see, like a frame, like a, an art frame, painting frame. So we're going to do that so that they can look similar, but they'll be two different colors. So you can shuffle them together, or you can do different piles, Sacred Mothers, Sacred Powers. They have different energies as you'll get to know them. And then, so this will be like that again. And then for the Espiritus, which the Espiritus is going to be like this, is going to be a black, black and white, even for the ones that are colorful. For these, they will have the black around it instead of this brown, okay? Because this brown is actually, these are our mini cards. And our mini cards, we have them as part of bundles, and we've had them for years. This is from my first deck. And the idea behind the mini cards is that they be like artist trading cards, and more importantly, like the saint cards that I grew up with when I was Catholic, And so my idea is, you pull a card and then, okay, Hecate. And so then you look through your collection here. Oh, and there she is right away. She came up, Hecate, and she'll go with you in your wallet. And then we also have altar cards available. And our altar cards are a little different than the oracle cards. I'll show you. So these are the altar cards meant to go on your altar. So this altar that we make has a little slit over here, and it is full of things. But yeah, so there's a little slit there, and that's where you put your altar card. And your altar card has information about your goddess on the back. So this is for your altar, and this is for your wallet to carry with you. And again, these are available for the Sacred Mothers and Goddesses Oracle deck and for the Sacred Powers and Goddesses Oracle deck. We make these here in the studio ourselves. When you order, you can ask for it to be laminated, like this one is laminated. Really easy to shuffle these if you want to start pulling cards all the way from now before we even get the official professional ones, or you can have them non-laminated. Now these are, you know, a lot easier to bend, you know, so you can't really shuffle with them, but they, you know, they're still quite beautiful. And because they're not laminated, they don't have that gloss. You see, they're done on art paper, so that's quite beautiful. This lamination, you know, after time, it'll start to, you know, to peel away, right? I don't know, you could put it in a little plastic sleeve. So you choose what you want to do with these. Again, these are for carrying in your wallet, for trading too. If you become, you know, a customer of ours in our Olivos Art Studio, then you might get 4 hecates, but you might not have gotten a mamawata, and somebody else can trade with you. So we try to form community here. And again, this is, I don't remember if I mentioned already in this video, but this is the final design for the Espiritus. It will have a number here instead of a turtle, and the back will be just like this, but in black. Okay, so I know that's a lot of information, but just know this is the final design with black in the back. Okay, and then all these prototypes that I have here, these are all going to become gifts for all of the backers. All these all the prototypes that we've been creating here to show you, and that to thank you, yeah, to show you our gratitude. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, let's move on to the beautiful jewelry. So Sergio makes these. They are tiny reproductions of my art encased in glass, and they come with a chain, and you choose your sacred power goddess, or even if you want a sacred mother. Now I wear mine every day. I love them. I've worn mine in the ocean and, you know, in the shower and everything, and after a few years this will tarnish. So, you know, take care of it, unless you don't mind, like I don't mind for mine to be tarnished. But, you know, the image never gets worn out. Just this part, again, because I go in the ocean and in showers and everything with mine. But otherwise, they stay so beautiful. And they come in this box telling you a little bit about the goddess. And they really, in this little velvet pouch, they make beautiful gifts. The smaller one, let me show you so that you can see a little comparison. And it comes in that little box. And then we have, the malas. Now these, Sergio can change the goddess for you. He wraps this by hand. Pasita crying like a toddler, my dog. He's made all this. These are the last 3 malas that he's made, and they are absolutely gorgeous. These are for praying, for meditating, or just because they are beautiful. They are gorgeous. So these are listed as add-ons. Again, you can choose your sacred power or goddess. This is glass, and this is sterling silver. Not silver coated, it's sterling silver. Then we have this beautiful necklace. We have 3 of these. This was made as a collaboration between myself and a Chilean artisan. And you can choose your sacred power, goddess, or sacred mother. Look at the beautiful work here. Look at that. This material is called alpaca. And it's very, very commonly used for jewelry in the Andes. And there's the clasp. And you can extend this clasp simply by adding a chain to it. So we have 3 of these available. Beautiful, beautiful. And these, by the way, I should say, these are chokers, right? These are beautiful chokers. You could wear a choker plus one of those beaded necklaces. Check all 3 of them. Like, all this looks good together. I love that. Okay, so that is for the jewelry. So I will move on just to show you a little bit of our stickers. And so we have, these are actually labels. So these are labels for your candles. These are candle labels. I don't have a candle with me right now, but you know, they wrap around your pillar candles. So if you're working with the energy of Goddess Fortuna, this would wrap around your, you know, your glass pillar candle. And then we have these kind of stickers. And these stickers, actually, when you pull it, it has that, let me see. These stickers have this pretty design here. And when you pull it, look at that. See how it pulls with the jagged edge? Right there. That's pretty cool. And then we have packs of stickers like these with the goddess and her name. So these, and then these also, these can be as labels for tiny bottles or jars. You see? That is our logo. And here are packs of stickers. Like these packs of stickers come in bundles, in the bundles. By the way, what comes in the bundles too is the other cards I was showing you. And here's this one. This one where you can put a candle right here, or I have this goddess. Beautiful, beautiful skull. And so, the goddess with the onyx, or obsidian, I should say. Here's a bundle. This bundle, the little house bundle is, let me find some light to shine through. Now I need a focus, but this one comes with stickers, a charm. All the charms are different. but I find a charm to match your house as best as possible. A candle so that you can light the candle behind your little house and see how beautiful the candlelight shines through them. There we go. There's some light. And so matches the goddess candle, which, as a matter of fact, I came up with that scent. And my friend over at Old Soul Artisan, she makes those. And they smell absolutely divine. And then you get a mini card and a Tiny But Mighty Goddess bundle, which has this same Tiny But Mighty Goddess, but in different colors. Like this person is getting theirs in a gold with turquoise. There's a mushroom. And then you have charms that will match. You see? So this person is getting that one. And then there's other goodies in there, again, to include the mini card and stickers. And also some herbs. And so let's look at this goddess. This one also needs to find the light. She's like glass. There we go. And so let's see, those were harder to match, but indeed we found them, you see? All these, and in the candlelight, these are beautiful, beautiful. So those are some of our bundles. Oh, did I not show you this one? We still have one available, I believe, of these. Or maybe you set it to endless and forever. And this one also will go with her matching goddess. Then we have these. I have two of these bundles. Look at these beautiful swans. A blue swan and a matching blue spider that is handmade by an artisan in Chile. And the little beads are wood. I believe that is made of copper. And this is copper orgonite in this blue swan. And then we have a pink swan with copper orgonite towards the bottom and a matching spider with spider medicine. There is this bastet is taken, but so that you can see her, I can show her beauty. Look at all that orgonite. And we do take special orders, of course. And as a thank you to our biggest contributors, we will be sending them one-of-a-kind set of a spiral goddess and a lotus and some other gifts. So thank you all so much. Let me know if you have any other questions that I can answer. And meanwhile, just keep sharing. Keep sharing. We have 48 hours. I'm going to upload this video. Hopefully that'll help clarify too if anybody had questions about anything about the cards. I have been sharing everything in the updates, you all, so make sure to read through them. And tomorrow we have a pink full moon with Ersuli Freda, or maybe it's today, depending on when I upload this video. All right. Much love and gratitude in all her names.